I'm falling apart, baby, I hope you win. Just see you with you, to be here with you. Oh no, sin knocks too hard. Yo! 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 Yo yo! What's up, boys? How we doing today? Excuse my lack of voice if it sounds like I'm having a difficult time talking. At 5 o'clock in the morning, actually it wasn't 5 o'clock in the morning, I woke up at 3:30 a.m. and I couldn't go back to sleep on Sunday because Sunderland was playing Newcastle. So I proceeded to lay in my bed, trying to close my eyes, and I couldn't close my eyes. So I woke up, was up watching football at like 5 a.m., watched all of the pregame stuff. Game finally came around. Watched the whole game. Tried to be as quiet as possible. Sunderland put in the game winner. I screamed probably the loudest I've ever screamed in my life. 90th minute winner. You couldn't write a better script. So my voice is completely shot. It's in and out. That's why. But boys, we got a ton. And by a ton, I mean a crap ton to do today. We have hundreds of thousands more coins we're going to put in chem styles. We've been getting good flips. I'm trying to put you guys on the basics. You guys do not believe me on the basic chem style. I will get you guys to do it eventually. It is a cheat code. Shadows are starting to more than double our coins on as well. We're tripling our coins on basics. Informs are selling, making some good coins on those. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here, absolutely spam the crap out of these packs. We have a bunch of smaller gold players packs. If you guys missed yesterday's stream, or not yesterday's, if you missed Saturday's stream, essentially we're taking the 1,500 small rare gold player packs we've had. We're turning these down to 1,000 and making the crafted upgrades, the 79 times 3s, to over 1,000 there. So we are going to basically be switching these around, getting this as low as possible. Getting a bunch of walkouts. We're going to do a bunch of SBCs too. We got the Talby SBC to do. So much, man. We're going to be busy today. Hopefully I'm not getting sick either. Did we just back Voltamata? No shot. Already giving me Newcastle cards. Just kidding. He's a Sunderland player in my heart. Alright. Small prime gold. We should probably open or do another League SBC run so that pack's in front. Another 88. W. Old news. Whew. Samba. Alright, we're going to save the daily gold players packs for when we get back to League SBCs. I guess we have the tradable packs we could open. Should we do the jumbo golds, get more chem styles back in the club? Oh yeah, look at all those. Beautiful. Another hunter, another goalkeeper basic. Wonderful. Alright, 16 more of these. Dude, Ahmed Abdullah is insane. How he's not coming off the bench for Sunderland, I have no idea. Absolute monster. He should hopefully get a chance later this season. Millwall midfielder earns Afghanistan call-up. That right there is surely a sentence that's never been uttered before in human history. True. So true. What's the next cup competition? Because we're on international break now. Would it be Champions League that resumes next? Chuck those away. Give me that Bowen. Alright. Where's the Talby SBC? We got to get that done. It's under players. It's an 88 rated squad. Oh, absolutely. Doing that in a heartbeat. Instantly submitted this. We probably don't even need that 90. Oh, maybe we do. That one. We put an Endler in. Not yet. Boom. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is beautiful. He is here. Let's go. Right into the Sunderland team. Alright, upgrades explained. Finished top 4 at the E-Premier League. Finished top 2. Another +1. Won the E-Premier League. +1 base playstyle. Huh. Finals on the March 28th and March 29th. Alright, we'll see. Is the guy any good? If he's a Sunderland supporter, I'm sure he's amazing. But no, is that Talby better than our Talby? Oh, yeah. Well, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, way more well-rounded. Question is, where does he get in the squad? Do we remove Chris Rigg? Put Enzo Lefebvre Cam? Have to, right? Alright, we gotta get Siddiqui in too, dude. Unless... Do we play Enzo Lefebvre out wide? Siddiqui at Cam? Take Adingra off. Move Talby. That's a tough one. We'll figure it out. Is there any more Evos we can do? To be here with you. Get within 1 day. Oh, do I have to finish? Oh, shoot. I gotta finish my Xhaka. Put it at the back. Opa. Ooh. What is this? Ooh, Christopher. It's a sick card. I could put Dino in it. Isidore fits in there as well. We'll have to think about that one. How about the rest? UCL Specialist. The trio. We've seen all these already. Dude, that Endrick looks sick. Alright, there's some good options. Alright, cool. Let's move from there. Let's now start spamming the small rares. Actually, let's do a Prem La Liga pack real quick so the small rares are in front. There we go. Alright, some dupes. Oh, you know what? We could clear all these. Poveda. Nah, man. I miss Poveda already. He should have never left Sunderland for the Colombian League. He was next up. Trust. Alright, goalie. Striker. Cam. There we go. Alright. Now it should be the front pack. Now we should be good. Be here with you. Alright, there we go. Now they're in front. Alright, let's get spamming. We'll go until we have a full dupe storage, then we'll make some player picks out of these with the dupe storage, and then we'll start making a crap ton of the crafting upgrades. It is grind time. Pull Ronaldo? Bet. Only has happened like 500 times this year. Childhood me would never imagine seeing a discard Ronaldo or Messi. Or fodder, I guess. Walk out. You look like you just woke up? I'm a little tired, yes. I got horrible sleep the past 2 days. Hey, Kanate doesn't look bad in a Sunderland kit. Ooh, another inform. We take those. Sure, blood work, we're sitting around 350, which is technically rock bottom, which is definitely not great. Energy is fine. About a year ago, I went down a random revenue. Dang. Congrats on the Barabi winner, man. Dutch Pride here. Dude, you don't know how loud I screamed when that went in. My goodness. That might be dare I say, one of my favorite footballing moments ever. I mean, that was huge, man. His run was insane, too. Must have been amazing. What was even better was it was so early in the morning where I live in the United States that everyone in my apartment complex was sleeping. I was quiet the whole game. Quiet the whole game. Equalizer happened. I'm like, yeah. And then when he scored the winner, I didn't even try to like hide it. I just started jumping up and down, screaming. Oh. It couldn't happen to a better man. Robbie deserved that so much. His movement, his hold-up play is so good. Do you see he injured Botman? Botman has a fractional injury, and he has to get face surgery now. Hey, they should have been watching the game already, right? If they weren't watching the game, that's a bigger problem. Gotta wake him up. How you doing today, buddy? Yo, you reckon Robbie starts for Netherlands up front then? Because Malin's what, the other striker option? I think right now Malin's not as favored. Especially going into this window. I feel like Robbie's in way better form. Then again, I don't watch Serie A as much. DJ, what's up, buddy? How you doing, brother? He really does indeed. When he played for Ajax, he was so unlucky most of the time. He really deserves this. Yeah, dude, he could not catch a break at Ajax. I hope he will. Malin is just very good form, I believe. He's at Roma, right? Oh, yeah, you just said that. Roma's top player, very important. Oh, you're Bella. Okay, gotcha. Who would play, what formation does Netherlands play? Would you have wingers next to the striker? Because Malin can kind of, he's versatile. Robbie would be more central hold-up play. Need like a Simmons cam, like right behind him to through balls, or a winger to play off of him. Twitch is easier for you to watch? Gotcha. Promo card. Will it be any decent one? Oh. Singo is supposed to be a Sunderland player, by the way. Let's go. We'll take Stiller. Cold. W, man. I love how we have 90 rated cards with 3 of the face stats in the 90s. And the card can't even still be worth 30k. That blows my mind. And it's not even the end of March. Mellon could be on the right wing, Gakpo left, and Robbie in the middle. Yeah, I think that would be a good tactic. But also, too, even if Robbie didn't start, if you subbed him on and moved Malin out wide, I think that would be a good option as well to mix things up. But, I mean, I feel like Malin would thrive more off of Robbie. Because imagine how much more Robbie's going to take defenders out of games. If he can do it to Prem defenders, man, can you imagine? Not only World Cup, but just international break. I don't know the matches Netherlands plays for this window, but World Cup, man. RIP to whoever he has to go against. Hey, Putelis, let's go. We skipped that. Dude, I don't know how we got him for like 20 mil. I feel like we got him at the lowest point in his career. That's the only reason we got him for the price we did. Otherwise, I feel like he'd be like worth 45, 50 mil for any of the like top 6 clubs to buy. You have to do something. EA's just in a no-win situation. EA put themselves here, and it's them to blame, nobody else. But it's frustrating. James, what's up, buddy? He's doing amazing. I just don't know if he will do well in the national squad, as he was not delivering earlier. Yeah, I think also, too, is probably a confidence thing, right? The kind of player he was at Ajax, the situation he was going through was extremely difficult. He's still a young player, but now reaching form in the Premier League, I think that sort of confidence gives you, I don't know, I feel like more of an edge. But also, too, he needs a smile once in a while, man. Dude never looks happy. The happiest I saw him was in the post-game interview. They said, that seemed like quite a battle you were having with Dan Burn there at center back. He just goes, "It was good battle. In end, I win." Man, a few words. It was good battle. In end, I win. Sorry, my voice was a little too high for that. It was like, "You're done here. It was good battle. In end, I win." Oh, gosh. That game was so good, though. Dude, look at the rest of Nottingham Forest's schedule. Look at the rest of West Ham's schedule. Look at the rest of Spurs' schedule. I don't see a world where West Ham doesn't secure more points than Tottenham in the next 2 months. We actually might see Tottenham get relegated. Oh? Oh? Icon? Oh, okay. Me will take it. W. Discard icon. I thought it was like a promo icon. Wait. Guess who's going into an SBC? It's a sick poll. Me in interviews instead of interviewing. He was memeing about the interviewer's wife. We'll put him and Alan together. They're already having a bad week. I don't want to make it worse for them. Reporter journalist? No, you're good, bud. Dude, if English wasn't my first language, if I tried to speak any other language other than English, I'd be cooked. The fact that you guys can have conversations with me and talk and chat is insane. Okay, now the pack weight's loading in. EA's trying to help me out right now. You're saying, listen, we just gave you a Newcastle card. We're gonna recalibrate. You want a Granit Xhaka? Sure. Yeah, but you keep laughing. I laugh because I find it entertaining. Because, like, in my head, you got to picture things from, like, the American perspective. If I only speak English, I couldn't imagine going to a stream that's not my main language. But not only that, typing enough in chat where I'm having a conversation in that other language where I feel confident enough to type something, and then getting something wrong in the typing is not that big of a deal, but you're apologizing for it. And you don't need to apologize because it's not a big deal. Just finished my champs? I'm sorry, Andrew. Your bad weekend became a bad start to your week, right? Or did you do well? Andrew's going to be like, nah, I ended with 4 wins. Only got 4 wins, lost 11. But I packed 2 million coins worth of players, and I made 5 million in the past 24 hours. So, not that bad of a weekend. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube, Mumbo. Did you respond to my comment, brother? Thanks, man. That puts it in a good perspective. Not only that, I'll go even one step further. You guys don't realize I have to... It's not physical because it's not in person. I have to live stream and talk about football and get people from all around the world to talk to me about it because I can't get people in my day-to-day life to care enough about football to the level I want to have these sort of conversations. So it's great, but then also too, just kind of like you said, you're from the Netherlands. Oh, promo card. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. It's the worst player to grace the championship. We got him again. What I love is we'll have people from a bunch of different countries, right? Where you would think it has nothing to do with the football that I watch or play. I'm American, so I support the United States. And then I watch Sunderland. But it's like cool to see. It's like, oh, Sunderland signs Robbie from Ajax. He's also from the Netherlands. So you have a connection to him. So you can understand him as a player to the level that I like to talk about it. It unlocks those things right there. Or it's like some of you guys will support a football club, love a player to death, and Sunderland will either buy that player or Sunderland will sell a player there. And those conversations are super fun. We're doing more videos just out of the time. I was confused when it said you was new to Ultimate Team. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit on Ultimate Team, man. Could use your help. Oh, I don't think they care enough. Isn't it amazing to see someone you know stream and entertain people? Why do they not care about, what, football? It's not the main sport here. I have people that I talk to about football, but it's not to, like, the level of conversation I want to have, if that makes sense. Alright, pee-pee time, boys. Let's see if I can get anything good out of my pee-pee. Usually nothing good comes out of my pee-pee. Ooh, we'll take a shot. Brian Brabby! I don't care. My voice is going to be completely gone, bro. Dude, Jacob. How was the feeling, man? Explain to me. How did your body physically react when you saw the second goal go in? You just been spamming premium, big buying thousands of chem cells and informs? Yeah, dude, it's low-key so chill right now. I'm kind of reaching the point where it's like, I understand it's very much the basics and it can get repetitive. But when things eventually start moving, if like the community comes back for team of the season, and shadows go crazy, hunters go crazy, anchors go crazy, I don't think people realize the amount of coins we could actually make. Like right now, I'm picking up basics for 300 and selling for 900. I'm picking up shadows for 250, 300, 350, and selling for 700. It's amazing. It's really unfortunate. We talk about it a lot here. I just have friends who I can't talk to about it as they're too much of a Barca fan. Hey, understandable. Nah, there's I would say it's like different levels, right? So there's some people that I talk to that are really happy about, let's say, the World Cup coming up. So their interest is from another sport, but wanting to watch football for the first time or for the first time in a while through the World Cup. So being able to talk to them through that's cool. Other people, it's like they love American football to the extent that I love actual football. So it's like being able to talk to them about the interest in their sport and how it could correlate with football is really cool. Like, I like team comparisons, like finding a team where it's like, oh, if you watch NFL, what team do you support in the NFL? I bet there's a Premier League team that you could watch that has a very similar story. Whether it's like location in the country they are, the history they have, the type of players, type of community they come from. If you want to make coins right now, open all your tradable packs. Go all in on informs. They'll go up tomorrow and Wednesday. Always do. Yeah, I'll keep opening my tradable packs. I have a ton of informs. We'll continue to get more as well. What's like, is that the weekly high you would say? What's your take on the Barca and Real situation? As in my opinion that Barca fans can't complain more about penalties and ref errors than Real Madrid, as both refs make errors every game. To be fair, I don't talk to too many Real Madrid and Barca fans, so I don't hear the extent of it, but I will say I side with Barca moving forward for anything in that conversation. Barca 100%. You know why? Barca and Sunderland have something in common. I said it the other day. None of you guys believed me. Remember when I said clip this? Sunderland and Barca have the same thing in common. They're both beating Newcastle. Oh, that's not going to happen. Mumbo thinks he won one derby match by an own goal and thinks Sunderland's going to win on the road. Newcastle obviously has the better team. Come on, look how much money Newcastle spent. Sunderland's first year back in the Prem. They think they can do anything. Ooh. Sunderland has half their team injured. What are they actually going to do? Play their teenagers? Ooh. Chris Rigg? Who's that? Guess what? Guess who owns the Northeast? And you know what? I pray that Burrow comes up. I cannot wait for Burrow to do the double over Newcastle. And Sunderland doing the double over Newcastle next season. It would be the greatest thing in the world. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. I get serious hate from my friend on this. You just left the conversation. Sunday, Monday, lowest point for it. Dude, did I just whistle? I don't know how to whistle, and somehow my mouth just made a whistle noise. That was weird. Informs have one bad week and one good week. Last week there was a bad week, and this week they're good. See, if I had like 10 to 20 mil already, I would just constantly go all in on them and have them sell. The issue is I can never get enough short term where it makes sense unless I'm going unassigned. But since we constantly have to make packs, open packs, grind packs, there's like that happy medium you gotta find. I'm gonna have to start getting to the point where I'm using all my team of the weeks untradeable, so I can just put a bunch of tradables in my club. Alright, you guys ready? We're gonna do should we do 6 83-14s? We have 3 from yesterday. I can make another set right now too. What do I have to do on the menu grind? As in, I'm running low on gold rares. I believe I keep opening the premium mixed league SBCs, but after the provisions and stuff, I'm running a bit low. Okay, so if you're doing league SBCs, you're doing provisions, you're saying your cards are getting low. I'm assuming you're either doing the crafting upgrades or player picks too. You are most likely, especially if you're opening the tradable packs, making a lot of coins on the league SBCs. So in replace of your cards eventually getting lower, your coins are getting higher. So at any point in time, if you want to reinvest coins back into more cards to still do more League SBC runs for profit, you can. I find there's usually like daily limits that make the most sense. For a lot of people, you probably only have time to get up to 10 League SBC runs done a day where you're making a lot of coins. I would say aim for that daily. That way throughout the week you're getting close to 100 League SBC runs. Alright, SBC storage. I've spent 9.7 mil today on informs. Jeez. So how much profit are you going to make after EA tax when all's said and done? Coins are going up. I gained like 250k in a few days. Yep. So then you can reinvest some of those coins into, for like, in a perfect example of this, you might notice after your Pro League and Portuguese League cards, you might be running low on some League One cards. So maybe it makes sense to buy a bunch of League One gold commons and only use the amount of rares you need per run. You have 100 provisions waiting for exchanges. What if exchanges never come, man? What are you going to do? That's dedication, bro. Okay, that's great. So I can't really make 100%. No, you can 100% make unlimited. What's just going to happen is you're going to eventually have to buy probably more and more cards. Meaning that, I mean, if you do the math on it, you put in 11 in each team. You're submitting 44 cards, right? So let's do the mathematics on League SBCs real quick. If you're submitting 44 cards and you're getting 5 packs back, the final pack's a prime gold where you're getting 12 back. This one's 6. This one's 6. So that's 24 players in 3 packs. And then you have the 2 tradable ones where you'll get a decent amount of players, but you're probably not using everything and you're selling some stuff. So the coins you're getting is going to be more coins worth than the whole cost of this SBC. Even if you had to buy some players with the coins you're making, you're still going to be making more coins to be able to make more League SBCs. None of that changes. The only thing that changes is if you go down that hole deep enough, if you do it long enough, you're eventually going to have to buy more and more cards. The good thing is, though, if you've ever seen our Mixed League grind, the Mixed League is something that you can do from the premium. It's something you can do into the premium. It's something you can do daily. Something you can do 10 to 50 times a week. It's another great grind that will give you a ton of those cards that you're missing with no additional costs. I'm not even saying you have to use our buyout method with this. If you simply are doing the daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold, you'll probably have 99% of this stuff ready to go at any point in time. So that's like another great way. You also have, with off leagues, another good way to make coins. If you're putting off league golds into the 4 of 10, 80 plus player pick, you get 2 tradable silver packs. You're going to get a few thousand coins in these. You can do that how many times a day? 3 times. So you're probably getting, I don't know, depends on what's in the pack, maybe like 6, 7K. That throughout a week, you're getting close to 50K just off of that alone. All the fodder you're getting untradeable. If you're putting the fodder into teams of players, icons, whatever it is, there's probably a tradable pack you're getting in the process. There's more coins there. So this week I can make 1 mil profit a day easily on a good week. On a bad week, I can make around 300 to 500K a day. Dang, no exchanges will make me sad unless content creators hype League SBCs again. We are Gucci with League SBC prices. Yeah, League SBCs are just a bunch of fun. But the issue is when it's the like same grind over and over. And don't get me wrong, I love that EA is making player picks a full week. I think that's a good problem to have, right? The issue is it's so repetitive that I feel like for the mass amounts of people, it's boring. Like, that's League SBCs for the most part. Most people don't do League SBCs. Not because they don't work. Most people don't do it because they're bored out of their mind. The mix slows you down. Do you not use Appeal tools for it? 1483s are really good. Yeah, we're going to do 6 of them in a row for you guys. How many premium mix should you be doing a week? I would have a competition with yourself. Find what your baseline is. For most people, you can do 5 to 10 runs a day. It starts kind of with 3 to 5 as you get used to it. But very quickly, I would say you're able to build towards the 10 plus. Then once you kind of figure out what you run low on, how to build up, how to do more faster and efficient, it becomes easier and easier. Some days you're going to have more time than others too. But we have guides on all that in the grind playlist if you need it. Yeah, I get like 10K discard. The League of Portugal costs 2,750. I think that I can buy some more of the League One for a few K. Yep. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna do 6 of these. All right, let me pause. Oh shoot, I was recording that whole time. I just had a 32-minute video. That wasn't even supposed to be a video. All right, dudes, we got some 83 14s. Let me know the best thing you've gotten in these. Come on, EA. Do you sell or submit tradable team of the weeks? I keep tradable League of Portugal and Pro League, as otherwise I should buy them. All the other tradable players I just... I always sell tradable team of the weeks because I have infinite untradeable. If I ever run low on team of the weeks, I'm either not doing League SBCs enough, or I'm not doing the team of the week upgrade. But I haven't had to do the team of the week upgrade in months, I feel like. We always just get more than we use. And then for other tradable players, if it's a gold rare, I usually sell the gold rare. But if it's like gold commons, I'll usually just put the gold commons back in my club. Make a little less profit, but also then don't have to buy those cards off the market and stretch it further. So, Forrest, to get back to what you're saying, how many should you do a week? Start with 3 a day. If you could easily do 3 a day, you're doing 20 plus a week. If you can do 5 a day, you're getting over 35 done a week. You're pushing towards 50. Challenge yourself and get better yourself. My goal is usually always to get well over 100 done a week. And thus how we got it to over 1,500 total runs completed. Hope you get something good. I hope so too, man. I don't think we're gonna. So yeah, so technically sell them. I would always sell the Team of the Week cards. Think of it this way. If you get a tradable Team of the Week, that's a minimum of 10,000 coins. Most of these are selling. You can get for 12K plus, so that's 12K coins. Think about that from a League SBC run. How many more League SBC runs you could get done with those coins? Then how many more coins you'd be able to make by doing more runs? Or think of it through like a chem-cell thing too. If I sold that and I got over 10,000 coins, think about how many more chem-cells I could buy. Do you know if Foodie Foot Birthday Icon's going to rise? I don't really check Icon in hero prices of stuff. Her card specifically, I'm not too familiar with either. I know she's the American Icon. Alright, can we get some... Oh, we're full. Boys, we gotta put those into a player pick or something. Alright, we're gonna take the rest. Got provisions we can do. Let's do this. Let's do 1 of 4. We'll do the rest of our storage with these. When do you think chem styles will go up then? Always and long term. There's always fluctuations day to day, week to week that we're making coins on. Perfect example is basics. I keep picking up basics for around 300 and selling for 900. I keep getting a bunch of shadows for 300 and selling for 700 plus. I keep getting anchors for under 500 and selling for 1,000 plus. I'm just rinsing and repeating that process nonstop. Realistically, what do I hope happens and what historically happens? Long term is more people get on the game through team of the season. Prices go usually way up. But also, too, I'm thinking about it from the perspective of if we're doing League SBCs and we're getting the Jumbo Gold Pack, we're getting a ton of tradable chem styles, even if we're not buying any for a specific price. And if you get them that way, the way I'm thinking about it is hey, we're just going to hold this in the club. If we can sell it for X amount of coins now, we could get more later. Is kind of my mindset. So like the way I'm investing in them, I'm not needing to get out by a certain date. I'm not saying I need to get to this number to break even. I'm desperate to sell these. I'm just playing the long game. I haven't mapped out how I'm going to make 25 mil. And I have a feeling we're going to make well over 25 mil. What's the best to do out of the PPs or the 79 upgrades? The crafted upgrades are infinitely more clear, in my opinion. Which SBC should you do? You should do the 4 or 10 every single day, since you get tradable packs and it's limited to the amount you can do. After that, I would do other repeatables. So you could do the other player pick. I would recommend the crafting upgrade over it, though, personally. But since the player pick's new today, we're testing it out. But we're still going to make well over 1,000 crafting upgrades. Alright. Any other questions you guys got with like the menu grind in general? We did make our Pale Tools tutorial for... Dang, these are kind of good, low-key. We did make the Pale Tools tutorial for crafting upgrades mixed in with like League SBCs and other stuff. If you guys are looking for different variations. One to use for League SBCs, one to use without League SBCs. How you can kind of go about that. I know I said this before, but this has the worst name ever. Why couldn't they just call it the crafting upgrade? FOF, answer the call crafting upgrade. Doesn't need to be that long. Should you pick up goalkeeper basics? I am. If I can get them for 150, 200, I'm getting them. Personally. Yeah, we'll also an update. We're going to be gone. I'm going up north, and I'm going to be out of town with family for almost a week. So I'll be live. I should be live every single day this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'll be gone Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll be back late Thursday. But then I should be able to stream that Friday. So I'm going to have some YouTube shorts go up when I'm gone. We'll probably have a video or two as well. We'll probably do one for an update with our chem style situation. We might do another like menu grind video. If you guys have anything specifically you have questions on that you'd want me to answer in a video, we can make one on that too. Which card should you invest in? You have 282k. I would turn that 282k to basically 1 million coins this week with League SBCs. I'll just do League SBCs nonstop. Quick flips, you could do some like Team of the Weeks and stuff too. That could be nice flips within the hour. You could do some low-end chem styles, put on your transfer list. But honestly, in my opinion, nothing beats League SBCs for profit. Because with that, you have the ability to pack anything tradable. So there's always the chance. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if you hang around our community long enough, so many people pack a tradable Team of the Year, insane icon card, one of the best promo cards, or even low end, you just get hundreds if not thousands of chem cells. How many steps are we on? We're at almost 30,000. Let's go. Cold. Does anyone see what Anchor's prices are right now? I was picking them up for $350 earlier today. Are they back up to over 500? Let's see. Anchor. $400. It's like every single one of those. The nice thing is my coins are constantly going from like 500k to like a million. It's always going up and down, up and down, up and down. Down when we buy informs, up when we sell them, down when we put a bunch of chem cells in the club, up when we flip some and then do more League SBCs. So the coins for kind of the foreseeable future should continue to do that. Alright, our Hunter's above 200. This one I feel like is the potential easiest call in the world. If Hunters do literally anything, I feel like you could double your coins. Imagine these end up going extinct at some point. There's someone who got like 100,000 of them. I always hesitate what to do. I watch your streams on my phone, but I always get the urge to do SBCs and premium league grinds. But I do them on my phone as well. Don't use PL tools, haha. Yeah, I mean, hesitation's always going to be the case for most things in life. I would say when it comes to like, if you're hesitant on making an investment with your coins because you don't know if it's going to pan out, the way I register like risk in my head or in my brain is if I know no matter what, if I was completely out of coins, let's say my coins got really low, and I wasn't sure how to get more coins in any other way, I could always do League SBCs for pure profit, and I'd be able to get any player SBC I wanted done. I could try to pack pull any card I wanted to. I could do as many player picks as I ever wanted to, crafting upgrades. Basically anything in the game that I want to grind for, I could do just through that while making coins on it. So what that allows me to do is if there's a maybe promo card that looks a little too cheap, like some of you guys are talking about, yo, do you know this icon card? Would it be a good one to flip? You could test that out, and even if you lose like 10,000 coins on it, you'll probably make more than 10,000 coins within 10 minutes of doing League SBCs that you could look at as in terms of you took the risk, you learned from it. If it didn't make you as many coins as you thought or you lost a little bit, this gets you infinitely more. So like for me, that's where the consumables came in. I only started really doing consumables because I had so much extra coins just laying around. It made sense to kind of try to have it work for me, especially long term. But you got to remember too, this is like the first world of first world problems. If you have 10 million plus coins to lose, and you're just kind of bored chilling and you're trying to find a place to put them, or that's your situation, that's a really good situation to be in. Yeah, but you just enjoy watching the streams. Well, gotcha. Oh, are you saying in terms of you don't want to turn the stream off and grind on your phone because you're watching on your phone? Is that what you meant? Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Are you watching on an iPhone? Nope, in Android. Okay, because I was going to say on iPhone, I'm able to like flick it to the corner of my screen and I'm able to like grind on my phone while I have a stream open in the corner. I don't know if Android allows you to do that. Should I like live stream on Spotify my audio and treat it like a podcast? So I'm just in the background chilling while you guys grind. Don't think so, or should I buy proof? Nah, if it were me in your situation, I wouldn't buy it for me. Like, if you want to get premium because you watch a bunch of YouTube outside of just me, and you want to multitask, and that's the best way for you to grind is on your phone, and you want to still watch content, it's probably worth the money. But for the most part, I would say it's probably not. I don't know. Why do I buy them? Why do I buy chem cells? Because I like making coins. Like making easy coins. Do you guys remember? I think it was like 2 years ago now. Whatever the last year was, we had manager contracts. Do you remember when we'd buy bronze common manager contracts for 200 coins and sell them for like 5K? When do you sell? I sell them daily, I sell them weekly, I sell them monthly. In long term, I'm getting the number higher overall. In the average price bought lower and lower. What other languages do you speak besides English? I speak a little Spanish. But for the most part, solamente hablo inglés. I need to probably learn a little Italian because I'm going to Italy this fall. But yeah, Leo and anyone else, if you guys are kind of interested in a bigger picture of what I'm doing with chem cells, we do have the chem cell videos on the channel where we give an in-depth tutorial on how I'm buying them, why I'm buying them, how I'm making coins on them in the meantime, what my goals with them long term, the coin ranges. There's zero world that on the worst case scenario I don't walk out with 10 million plus coins. And my math is showing me that I could get to above 25 million if I just keep doing the same things I'm doing. For a long time or just holidays, my family's doing a 2-week vacation. So my grandparents are coming, my aunts and uncles are coming, some of my cousins are coming, me, my sister, my twin sister, my mom and my dad. It's going to be a fun time. And since we're going at the end of September, beginning of October, it's going to be right around the release of EAFC, most likely. So I'm going to miss that a little bit. But it'll be what it is. I might have to make some like whiteboard videos on a cruise ship. Show you guys how to grind the menus. But what I was going to say... Oh, promo card. Oh? 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 Oh, it's Jude. Why I think Trent had one. And then a dupe stiller. Okay. Why did I think he had one, man? I thought him and Jude both had one. That's embarrassing. What a troll. Incoming someone to say, Mumbo's an idiot. He doesn't know that Jude's a midfielder. He doesn't play right back. No, that wasn't what I meant. You don't understand. Yeah, Jude has one. I thought they both had one, though. You seem like a fun guy to have a beer with. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, look at the chem cells we're getting in this, and just even the quick sell prices stuff, and throwing some cards in the club. Oh, is he an SBC? Maybe that's where I saw him. That's making more sense then. Or Coke or something. I'll pass on the Coke. Heroin. Hit me up. Nah, I feel like in general, it's weird. I'm not a big drinker. I usually drink almost never. But when I do, it's usually straight bourbon. Or if I'm going to a Mexican restaurant, I always get a Corona. Not what I'm... At FBI, who is chilling in chat, listening to the conversation. I'm kidding. I would never do any illegal substances. It was a joke. Like this game, it's a complete joke. Does anyone know when team of the season is? Is that like end of April? I'm trying to figure out how much time we have to put chem cells in our club. Also, too, we're just getting non-stop, like, manager leagues that don't seem, like, crazy. But, like, Saudi League ones, if we get some sort of icon swaps or really good player SBC, even if those went to just, like, 500 coins, we have, like, 400 of them. That's going to be awesome. It's over my head. I don't need this break. Trying to be here. Bakayoko. Kobe. Alright, sweet. Yo, what are, is there any, really good, speaking of really good, Eddie Howe's tactics. Brilliant. Is there any really good international football matches scheduled over the next 2 weeks? I know US plays Belgium on Saturday and then Portugal on Tuesday. So those are going to be two good ones. But is there any, like... There's a playoffs, right? For our World Cup? That still need to happen? The placement matches? I want to make sure I'm able to watch as many games as possible. Netherlands plays Ecuador. Dude, I wish Nilson Angulo wasn't injured, because that would be really good. How long is he out for? I think he sells like another month. He's the winger that Sunderland just signed from the Belgian Pro League. He's going to be an absolute baller. He reminds me of Neymar. Then again, I'm a little biased, so... How many steps do you take on a treadmill and how many calories do you burn with it? I try to, at least every single day, get at least 10,000 steps. I work from home, so I work remote, so I can get them done within like 2 hours in the morning as I'm doing my emails and kind of my daily work. Right now I'm cutting. I have another like 5 to 6 pounds to lose until I hit my weight goal. So for me, I'm trying to up those steps even more to like 15,000, 20,000 a day. In terms of calories burned, I would say like, I don't know the exact number. For me, it's usually like 5 calories per minute probably at the pace I go and how much I weigh. But I don't go off of like an exact. I just kind of eat a certain amount of calories and then increase steps, and then kind of look at the scale. I kind of treat it like an experiment. Because, like, I don't have my wrist thing on. It's on my ankle. Because if I have it on my wrist, it's not going to track the steps accurately. But it'll track the steps accurately if I put it on my ankle because it shows more of the back and forth. However, the calorie burn won't be accurate on that then. I would say, though, in terms of if I jogged, it'd be like 10 calories a minute. If I sprinted, it'd be like 15, 20 a minute. So it has to be less than 10 if I'm not jogging. It's probably closer to 5, but if I'm talking and the speed's relatively decent like it is right now, I'm a little bit out of breath. Or not really out of breath, I'm like coughing. You can hear my voice from screaming at the Newcastle Sunderland match. It's probably closer to like 6, 7. Great, Mason. Keep working on your health. Thank you. You're almost there. The best part is once we reach it, we're going to then not only try to stay there, we're going to slowly implement more calories in the form of carbohydrates so that we can maximize muscle building potential in the gym. It's going to be really cool. So essentially right now I'm trying to cut as much fat off my body as possible and then implement more calories through carbs so that they can go directly to the muscle for the workouts in the form of glycogen. And then we're going to use that to get better lifts to then build more muscle to then be able to have more calories under a maintenance phase and then try to take that as far as I can. Okay, perfect example. We just got a tradable team of the week. So instead of me quick selling this, we got 1,000 coins as well. Instead of me quick selling this, I know I can get 12K for this eventually. So I'm going to list it for 12K. Instead of using it, we're going to use one of our untradables. Also, too, always check the kits before you quick sell. You don't have to do it for like every kit, but if you see like a Liverpool, Arsenal, any sort of like main team kit, could have value to it. United's kit, Sunderland's kit. Newcastle's just discard. Doesn't matter. Even if it does have value to it. No one's going to ever want to buy it. I need to piss so bad. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're going to make a coffee as well. Musiala, let's go. Bolivia. Newcastle's an instant discard, just as Gavi's Barca. Man. What was the correct answer supposed to be? Dude, Sunderland beat Arsenal's Academy 3-1. Let's go. Sunderland's Academy beat Arsenal's Academy. Massive Madrid fan here, but I think you already know. Dude. My buddy is a Real Madrid fan. And he's an Arsenal fan. So this season, there's like 10 different trophies combined they could win. They already dropped one. Why do I say it's so not happy? I just made it as a statement. I didn't have a reaction to it. Oh, no. It was more for the Arsenal one. I felt bad for the Arsenal one. Because it seems like he always gets his hopes up and they always let him down. But this year it could be different for the Prem at least. Already lost the cup final. Will Arsenal bottle the league again? I've been predicting all year they would. But every time they attempt to bottle, City bottles a little bit more. So, looks like they're going to run out of games. But they still have to play each other, right? So, anything could happen. Alright, I need to watch Livermento's defending on the goal. Supposedly it's the worst thing ever. Oh my gosh. He literally just stood there. Brobby made the run ahead of him. He literally did not react at all. Stood there. But what makes it worse is after Ramsdale makes the first save, it deflects back to Brobby. Livermento does not move in the slightest. He's standing completely still. Literally, he's a statue. That's crazy. Dude, we might be at 1,000 of these way faster than I thought we would. That's crazy, man. Just about 3 years ago, Kusanov was playing in Belarus. Lens signed him in 2023, and he spent 18 months becoming the first Uzbek to play in League One. In that period, he joined City in January 2025 and also became the first man from his country to do so. Dude's balling. He just wanted Brobby to score. I mean, I know I'm biased, but I think secretly Newcastle fans are all very jealous of what Sunderland's built, and they wish it was them. And all that they had to hold on to for the longest time was Champions League the past year. Now that they bottled that and lost the derby, and they're not in a European position, and Sunderland's ahead of them, what can they really like celebrate? Steve, what's up, buddy? I'm doing fantastic, brother. How are you? ¿Qué pasa, Mumbo de Nacimiento? Carlos, I am on top of the world, brother. I am ecstatic. Sunderland's the best team in the world. Missing a little Mexican influence, though. We need to sign a proper Mexican player. Maybe we get Ochoa as a backup goalkeeper for the rest of his career. Thoughts? After he comes off winning the World Cup this summer, makes a move to Sunderland. Thought you'd be on the clouds after the Sunderland win. Bro, I walked into church having the best feeling. It was great. I missed the first service because the game was on during that time, so I went to the second one. Biggest smile on my face. It was brilliant. Need to go again, man. As I said before, wrong English. I need to go get my father this time. I mean, he just arrived by the train here in the city, so I have to give him a ride home. Sounds good, buddy. What time is it? We've been live for an hour 20. I'm not sure how much longer we'll be live. Probably at least another half an hour or so. I gotta get groceries tonight. I got a Bible study tomorrow, and I'm responsible for bringing a salad, sparkling water, and I'll probably get a bunch of different breads because it's Italian night. Italian night. Hope that's correct. It was perfect English, buddy. Very good. Have fun, man. Get the old man home safe. Alright, speaking about getting, I need to get my coffee. Be right back. Yeah. That's a nice grocery list. Oh, I did my grocery shopping already. It's just for the one meal. We're going to have a bunch of pasta and meat. I'm responsible for the carbs. My weekly grocery list, though. I have protein shakes in the closet. A few in the fridge, but my whole fridge, I kid you not, I have eggs, cheese, and 10 tubs of Greek yogurt. I go through A tub and a half of Greek yogurt a day. Huge bag of blueberries. It's the best. You remember I needed to pass the exam a few weeks ago? Yes, I do. The one you compared to League SBCs. I passed it. Tomorrow I'll get my certificate. Hey, let's go! W, man. GG. Yo, I'm going to tell you guys right now. It's great that I'm getting steps in. If you hear what sounds like just a massive ripped fart at some point, mind your own business, alright? Let it happen. If I can't mute quick enough and you just hear a pfft, look the other way, alright? It's that or I end the stream right now. Something's going to happen one way or another. And I'm having coffee and a protein shake, so it's probably not a good recipe. My stomach's going to be... My stomach's going to be putting in a Newcastle performance. No, not the ghost again. What's your go-to protein powder? I don't really use protein powder anymore. I used to love the ghost protein powder. I usually get enough protein in my diet that I don't need protein powders, but my family has a bunch of the Premier protein shakes, so they didn't want to drink them. They gave them to me, so I got a bunch of the caramel ones, the coffee ones, and then I think some cookies and cream. So I got to slowly get rid of them. But yeah, if I do a protein powder, it has to be a whey isolate. I have to be able to cook with it. I love baking with protein powder or putting it in recipes. I have oats or Greek yogurt with cereal, milk protein powder every day. Dude, it's so good. I've been doing, I've been making this concoction. I saw some people do it on TikTok a little bit ago where they took, it was a Biscoff cookies and they put them in like a Greek yogurt container. I do something even crazier than that. So I take a tub and a half of Greek yogurt, so 750 calories, over 150 grams of protein. I mix in 120 calories of sugar-free pudding. I either do French vanilla or chocolate. So this time I did French vanilla. So I got it tasting all like French vanilla. Put in a serving and a half of frozen blueberries that would slowly melt into it. I then put some marshmallows in, mini marshmallows, put a serving of that, chucked them all in, like layered it out. I then took a serving of graham crackers, broke them up, stuck them all in the Greek yogurt so that they would like dissolve in the Greek yogurt like a breadcrumb almost. Let it sit in there for half the day, and then on my lunch break, after I got done working out, I would literally just each row put my spoon into the Greek yogurt, and it was nothing but it tasted like pure cake. It was so good. So good. Battery ran out. Good night, buddy. I bake cake also with my protein powder, air fryer. Dude, the air fryer is like the best invention ever. That and Pale Tools. Top two. Spray butter, a close third. The goats. What kind of cake do you bake with your protein powder? I want to do I'm going to experiment on I know you can make brownies with a Diet Coke or Diet Dr. Pepper. I want to see if I can make, I already know I can make not like a brownie, but I know I can make like a little chocolate microwave thing. Oh, speaking about microwave, dude, you guys want a cheat code? If you guys were ever interested in making... This is going to be a very niche thing. I'm going to have you guys open your minds up, okay? You can't... Don't judge me for this, okay? Does anyone here like pancakes? Let me start with that. Pancake bowl, I use flour, bacon, egg, milk, powder, and then add 20 grams melted Biscoff spread. Ooh, yes. Okay, so you said pancake bowl. So you like pancakes, right? Okay. When you guys eat pancakes, do you like a standard pancake? Do you like a pancake that's a little bit burnt? Or are you like me? Do you guys like pancakes undercooked a little bit? I'm not saying completely raw. My sister just said disgusted. If you undercook a pancake, so it has like a little bit of... Okay, when you cook a steak, the best way to cook a steak is not all the way through. You want it to sit in its own heat and keep cooking a little longer. You want to cook it a little under medium so that it rests and becomes medium. That's what makes a steak good. What makes a pancake good is you undercook a pancake, have it be a little runny in the middle, you put your maple syrup on top of it, you have it keep cooking itself. By the time you cut through the pancake, the maple syrup will mix with the little bit of uncooked pancake that's still getting cooked inside. And it just gives it a little bit more texture, a little bit more liquid on it. And it tastes amazing. Amazing. It's like a second sauce. If you haven't tried it before, you gotta try it. It's so good. I will, low-key, protein pancakes, like Kodiak cakes, whatever you want. I will literally sometimes, I'll put a serving or two of that in, mix it with water. I'll like eat half of it with a spoon, like a soup. And then I'll put it in the microwave and eat the rest. Mumbo Jumbo Gold Pack, Unlimited Form 10, 80 plus player pick. Answered call, crafted, upgraded EAFC Ultimate Team. Shark, what's up, buddy? Can't believe Sunderland lost to Newcastle 2-1. Oh yeah, dude, it was such a loss, man. Definitely that's what happened. 100% they lost. Who scored the winning goal for Newcastle again? Could you remind me, Sharky? Brian Brobby own goal. Dang, dude, you're right. I've never seen someone take their shirt off for their own goal. Did it show his Toon Army tattoo on his stomach or something? Is he a magpie? Is he a Hallway and not a Hallway? Unbelievable. He is a magpie. Dang, dude. That's crazy. Dude, did you guys see that viral clip of the Sunderland fan in the wheelchair just flipping off all the Newcastle supporters? Or after the game, the 100+ policemen, they had escorting all the Sunderland fans out of Newcastle so that no fights would happen. Bro, pure Derby vibes, man. Oh gosh. And then if you think of like viral photos, the one of Brobby above, who was he above? I can't even remember. It wasn't Livermento. Livermento was still standing in the same place he was defending. Was it Thea? Let me get it real quick. Hold on. No, was it? Oh, it's so good, man. Oh, look at their faces, dude. Look at their faces. Same. Bro, what makes it so much better is when they thought they scored the second, just for it to get ruled off sides. That was the best. Their celebrations, man. They acted like they won it. Blood thought he won it in the 72nd minute. Dude, I thought for sure Talby had a second goal as well. Did you see him cut in and rip that shot from outside the box that Ramsdale picked out of the top bins? That was disgusting. Like, right off the rip, it didn't look as high as it actually was, but when they showed the reverse angle, oh my gosh. Also, too, I never thought I would say this, but dare I say, one of the first actual good refereeing performances I've seen of the season, genuinely, allowing play to go on, felt relatively consistent. I don't remember thinking like that was a crazy call, this was a crazy call. I like that they let things run on a little bit more. I will say, the way Brobby does his hold-up play, he's not going to get as many calls as he probably should, because Brobby will always have his hand on the defender and always have part of his jersey, but they'll usually let it go because they'll both grab each other's jersey. So that's understandable. But the Premier League referee cam, oh my gosh. Isn't it wonderful? You get to see all the goals, all the plays, all the players running up to the referee. The amount of memes they can get from that is going to be generational over the next year. Feel bad for Ramsdale. The defense is awful except Lewis Hall. Cover your ears. You did not hear me say this. If there was no Newcastle jerseys on, I would rate Lewis Hall. I think he's a fantastic footballer and has a wonderful future. I just hope it's away from Newcastle. But dude, Brobby's so strong. Did you listen to his post-game interview he did? Eddie Howe, by the way, just sold them. Newcastle should do the same. He did a post-match interview, and they said, you had a great battle with, I'm blanking on his name. He did nothing that game. Who's the guy with 4 fingers? Dan Burn. He's like, you had a good battle with Dan Burn that game. And Brobby goes, yes, it was a good battle, but in the end, I won. I won the battle. He's like if Zlatan was on TRT and just had a monotone voice. That's what he sounded like. It was a good battle, but in the end, I won. Dude, Mike Theory, you gotta stop, man. Why are they giving me all the crappy Newcastle players? He's the black Zlatan. True! Nah, Zlatan wishes he had hold-up play like Brobby. Zlatan wishes he could bicycle kick like Brobby. Brobby is the ox. Zlatan is the eagle. They are both animals in their own right. Different beasts. Wait, no, what was the, what was the Kobe Bryant Kanye West commercial? Kobe Bryant's giving a bunch of, like, life advice to people. He's like, but are you the same animal? Wait, no, it didn't start with that. He's like, but I've won everything. Win more. But I've won every record. Win more records. But are you the same animal, but a different beast? What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? Oh, that was a brilliant commercial. I don't want to sound racist, but Ajax isn't the same with their black ballers. Isn't the same with their black... I think you worded that incorrectly. Isn't the same without, do you mean? Gotcha. I mean, historically, Ajax has a bunch of amazing black ballers. Brobby is the best one by far. I'm biased. Dude, you know who I miss? You know who football needs back? He's been gone too long, bro. Make the call. Yes, sir. The footballing world needs Quincy back. I love all the TikTok and Instagram reel highlights of him, where it like just cuts to the fans. It's like one player with a promising career, but has fallen victim to the drug life. And then he'll play some like sick rap music. And then it goes to the mass celebration. Bro, aw. You'll never hear me say this again. Only other good thing I'll say about a Newcastle player. Ready? Clip it. Allen. Saint. Baller. To the max. Wish he never went to Newcastle, man. Dude was an absolute baller. Dybala's mask is amazing, too. I'm trying to think. Guys, you're forgetting one name. You're forgetting one name, man. Guess who has the best mass celebration of them all? It's so good you couldn't even see him in the final. Then again, you couldn't see a lot of Arsenal players in that final. Goaty Rez. We were talking about this last week, but I'm very curious. I think Arsenal will pull a Liverpool this summer with the amount of money they spend. Liverpool won the league last year, had a lot they spent to try to replace. I don't know if Arsenal will really have to replace too much. I don't know who they're at risk of losing, but I think they're going to spend big. And I think players are going to underperform. More domestic cup finals than any Sunderland player can say? Yet. Yet, Shallow. You have to finish that sentence. Comma, yet, period. Just wait till you see what Sunderland builds. Gustaffi's already saying to Brabi, we're going to get you another winger. How does Neymar next to you sound? How does Mbappe sound next to you? Owner's best mates with Dembele. Would you like a Ballon d'Or winner? You know, Promas stabbed his nephew with a pocket knife during a family party? Have you seen his celebration when he scores a goal, Mango? Right? Pros and cons. Nobody's perfect. Okay? Nah, I didn't know that. That's horrible. It's that English culture, man. I don't know what it is. It's going all around Europe now. All the stabbings. People like to talk about the United States and guns. Yeah, because he didn't show his cousin your How to Grind League SBCs video. That's a not 0% chance. There's a chance something like that happened somewhere. Wait, genuine, not even a genuine question. It's a genuine fact. You do realize there's people in low leagues in the English pyramid and in Germany and in the Netherlands that watch our streams or content over the years. Like, there's probably genuine ballers out there who are playing third tier in your country that you've never heard of. And once they're done lacing their boots for the day, They're doing Pale Tools League SBC grinds. Footballer Quincy Promise, 34, confessed to stabbing a distant relative once with a pocket knife during a party. His lawyer stated on Tuesday at a preliminary hearing. Dang. What the mafioso was this Promise dude? Dude, he was literally a drug dealer. He had a case and everything, yeah. He helped smuggle over a ton of cocaine. Dude, if it wasn't copyrighted, I would play the video that I'm thinking of right now. It is the coldest Promes edit. They have a spider. They have like the hearing for the trial playing in the background with some rap music. You see a spider crawl over the mask as they show fans outside going like this. And then it cuts to him putting on the mask after he scores. Dude. Do you guys... Wait, hold on. There's a non-0% chance there's an Adam Johnson edit out there somewhere, right? You reckon someone made one? We know there's Greenwood ones. What's the rest of Prison FC? I don't know if League Ballers are doing Premium Mixed League after they play Lincoln City. To be fair, no one would want to do anything after playing Lincoln City. If you're going to Lincoln, brother, the rest of your weekend's cooked. You're at the low point of your life. Lincoln away. Shrewsbury Town away. Sheffield Wednesday away. When they're not going back and forth between the Championship and League One. I'm trying to think what were the horrific games. Gosh, I'm going to get PTSD if I start thinking of it. Hold on. I just need to remind myself Sunderland's in the Premier League. I'm safe. Sunderland's in the Premier League. I'm safe. Sunderland's in the Premier League. I don't have to think about League One. Whew. Oh my goodness. On the talk of Lincoln, them playing Spurs away in the Championship next season is going to be generational. I saw a meme of like people pretending to give like the away fans a tour of Spurs' stadium. Like, could you imagine, like, obviously it's not going to be Sheffield Wednesday this year, but when Sheffield Wednesday plays them in League One, they'll have that meme. It's like, imagine Sheffield Wednesday fans coming to Tottenham, being like, what the hell? What's this? Kleindienst regularly streams Minecraft. Is that German baller in the Bundesliga? Bunnyface regularly streams Call of Duty. I feel like half of the NBA all plays like Warzone on live stream too for Americans. Small service on Twitch. Bro, I've got to sleep. I'm not going to type chat. I'm just going to listen. Do you want any ASMR when you go to bed? Should I do ASMR Pale Tools? Put my microphone right up to the keyboard and like type on the keys? Alright, and now we're gonna do the Prem La Liga section. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. The Jumbo Gold Pack. I'm gonna quick sell the pack right now. Are you aware of the Jet 2 Holidays meme? I've heard the Jet 2 Holidays sound. I can't remember the exact format of the meme, but I've seen the meme at some point. He has a clothing brand named Small Service Clothing. Dude, I bet more and more it's going to be common, but I'm surprised more footballers don't own their own businesses or do stuff on the side. I feel like some of them just have a finance person and you just put it in a index fund. You're good for the rest of your life. Manage your money. But I feel like so many have, I don't know. It sounds cringe to have a 28-year-old say Aura. But if you got any amount of aura, yeah, start a clothing brand. Stream. Make content. Dude, so many more footballers should be hooking up with iShowSpeed. Pause. They should do a live stream with iShowSpeed. Hold on, I'm going to send you a vid I saw on Reels. It won't let you put it in chat. What are you going to send it to be on Discord? I love Luca 9, man. Chris Riggin the whole Sunderland after 10 minutes. Swipe right for the 90th minutes. Winning at St. James Park, special. Knowing what it means to the city. That makes it even bigger. But if I'm honest, I had to do it the hard way. 10 minutes in, mistake. In that moment, you feel like the ground could swallow you up. Like you've let down a whole city. That feeling is real and it's horrendous. This is where the work kicks in. For years, I've worked on my mindset for moments like this. And it's something I now try to pass on to the young players we mentor through Inner Game Academy. Breathe, self-talk, next action. Not, why did I do that? Not, what are people thinking? Just next action. It all sounds simple in theory. Putting it into practice in moments like that is the hard part. Every player makes mistakes. Players don't dwell. They respond. I'm proud of this team. They had my back when needed it most. And after the air, I know it's at the bottom, which is why I'm laughing. And after the air, they kept demanding from me and from each other relentlessly. To win in the 90th minute at St. James, that's what I'll never forget. P.S. Why are there loads of empty seats in the background? Oh, Luke. Never retire. Play with us until you're 50, please. You need sleep? Good night, buddy. Love you, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, it'll all be copyright, but if you send it to me on Discord, I'll look at it after the stream. My bro, there's a point where tweets used to be 128 characters, and then Elon Musk said, I want a bunch of spam and unlimited AI posting, and they upped it. So you no longer get just a single sentence. You now get to write a novel. I get to read it on stream for you guys. That is the world we live in. And you will enjoy it. You sent it in the general chat? Alright, bet. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Who do you guys think is going to win the World Cup? Like, genuine take. Not like, I think the United States is going to go all the way. Bro scored a goal, wrote an essay on it. No, he didn't. He gave up a goal. He passed. He got a short goal kick to him. He played it directly down the middle of the pitch to a Newcastle player and gave up a goal in the derby 10 minutes in. The African Combine will win the World Cup, a.k.a. Grants. Did you just call France Grants? I see what you did. A.k.a. France will be really good. What African country has the most dual nationalities that France wins over from Africa? Senegal? Or a bunch of small ones? Is it kind of evenly distributed? I don't know, Mumbo. We might have to wait till after 3 months after the World Cup to find the real winner. What's going to happen is the United States is going to get group staged. Okay? Hear me out. United States gets group stage. Iran wins the World Cup. The United States, President Donald Trump comes out and makes a announcement saying that the World Cup was rigged. Iran is not only losers, but their country should no longer exist. The U.S. and Israel sends bombs, and the U.S. holds the World Cup trophy. They withdrew. Yeah, they're not in it anymore. Dude, it's crazy that it's only 90 days away, which means I'm like 100 days away from seeing Sunderland in the U.S. Nashville, baby. That said, the U.S. has the best of the best from around the world. They just need France trainers, and they could win the World Cup. I was having a fight with people in chat the other day. I think in the United States, two things are happening at the same time. You have the corporatized aspects of football that are making it awful. But I think at the youth level, in terms of academies and development, players haven't developed this quickly ever in the United States. I think you're starting to see that on the international stage. Not for the United States men's national team, but if you look all around Europe, the amount of Americans that get sent all around Europe to elite academies and are playing in every country. They're playing in Germany Bundesliga, different divisions there. You're going to see in like the next 10 to 12 years how much of an impact that has. But the thing after that is, how do you improve the system in the United States to where they want to stay here? I think that's a separate problem. That'll take way much longer to address. Finished with 7 wins and made 100K. W, man. I'd said the U.S. is about... Oh, no, we wrote that. Yeah, I know. Who does Mexico have in their group? I gotta look at all the groups again. I forgot. All I know is Iracunda is going to score an absolute banger on U.S.'s head in group stages. And he's going to do a double backflip celebration. South Africa, Denmark, and South Korea. Ooh, you guys might not get out of group. Low key. You guys might get grouped. That's going to be a tough one. Or, wait, did they change the format that 3 get out now? I can't remember. I think Denmark's still pending if they win the playoffs. I think Denmark will be solid. I think that will be a very entertaining game. I think you guys in Denmark would be a wonderful footballing watch. Especially in Mexico. If it's played in Mexico with Mexico fans. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? The South Korea one's going to be very interesting. I think that South Korea game is going to be played at a very high pace versus Mexico. You're playing all of them in Mexico? Good, as it should be. I would have been upset if they had you guys play any of them in the U.S. or Canada. It should be all your stadiums, too. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I love South Korea and I love Japan. Absolute academy demons. You're going to see so many more good players come from there. But I'm telling you right now, look at the South Korea team. Look at the Japanese team. I guarantee you, you're going to see at least 3 or 4 from each of them. Bare minimum in the championship, if not in the Bundesliga, La Liga, low levels of Prem. You're going to have some ballers. Pike's going to ball out for South Korea. He needs to get a move away from Birmingham, for sure. Tanaka's going to ball out. Lovely player. Sad he has to play for Leeds, but love that man to death. He's going to take Japan far. I read like they're allowing YouTubers to show up the first 10 minutes of every World Cup game. They're probably going to do a bunch of promotion stuff. I Show Speed will probably go to like every game. So will, was it Flarefoot? Who's the guy who went to like every World Cup game in 2022? Are we going to see Blue Lock 2.0 from Japan this World Cup? That'd be sick if it was. Alright, how many steps are we on? We are at 35,000. Could we hit 50K today? Ooh. We might actually. I gotta go grocery shopping, so. Really, man? I'd believe it. They're probably going to have content creators at every game. I mean, especially like the ones in LA. The ones in Texas. I wouldn't be surprised if they had like box seats non-stop for celebrities. You'll see Snoop Dogg. You'll see all of them. You pack Conte? Nice. Dude, I miss Prime Conte. Like, end of Leicester, beginning of Chelsea, Conte was so fun to watch. Prime Pogba. Them two playing for France. 2018 World Cup in general, man. Oh. Take me back, dude. Video claims they achieved artificial generational intelligence where it cooked. I feel like a lot of AI is advancing at an extremely fast level. But the amount of mistakes it makes, the amount of correction it needs, it's moving faster than any of that stuff is going. The videos are the craziest thing, though. The quality of video gets better and better. And I've seen more and more people say, like, they feel like they haven't seen AI videos as much recently. That's not because there isn't AI videos. It's because it's becoming harder and harder to detect, which is wild. Pretty soon, guys, just remember this. If you ever see a YouTube channel or a video post something and it's MumboElite talking crap about League SBCs, it is AI. It is not me. I would never do that. If someone's probably going to make a channel where it's me doing like Newcastle commentary in a Newcastle kit, that is not me. It's AI. I would never do that for free. Never. Disgusting. Obviously, MumboElite glazing Newcastle. I don't believe it's the real one. Just know I got paid off handsomely if that ever happens. Saudis give me a crown. I'm wearing it. Crazy. Remember, we still have the Newcastle files from a few years ago. What are the Newcastle files? These like the Epstein files, but me like supporting Newcastle. I was never on that island. Was never there. You know where I was? Watching League One games. Spending hundreds of dollars a year to different subscriptions so I could watch Sunderland play away at Lincoln. That's what I was doing. So, a few years ago when you guys were asking, Mumbo, you look depressed. What's going on, man? When you lose like 5-0 to Shrewsbury Town on the road, you're not going to be a happy man. We have hours of content of you watching Newcastle live in the stadium with full Newcastle fit. Fake news. Fake news. Mods, ban Mango. Absolutely fake news. Got a crazy Marmouche. I did the Showdown Evo before claiming. I waited for the upgrade. Did Timber and Marmouche. Nice. That's not fair, though. They shouldn't have given them Showdown cards. That's kind of pathetic, to be honest. It's like they gave a guaranteed upgrade. Banned for 10 seconds. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Carlos. Right on it. Imagine I just banned the word Newcastle in chat. People wonder why their messages aren't getting through. We also have you talking shit about the lib section. Full hate commentary. You know what I was thinking of doing today? It's not even just a lib thing. It's a Sudamericana thing, too. I was going on FootMob, and I was like, without Premier League on, what am I going to watch? Are we going to watch the Argentinian League Professional League? Are we going to watch their second division, their Primera? Am I going to watch Primera B? Am I going to watch the Bulgarian second division, the Chilean Prima B? Am I going to watch the Colombian Primera A? That's where all the Sudamericana teams and lib teams are. You got Tolima, Santa Fe, Independiente. Who else was there? Got Ecuador one. I don't think the Ecuador ones are in. England Ballers League played today. I should have watched that. I know a Chelsea fan streamer that blocked the word Arsenal from the chat. To be fair, he could have just not blocked it. Arsenal, if you just let it, would get through anyways. YouTube would just let it through. It'd slip through the cracks. The word's banned, but they still find a way to bottle it. People can still write Arsenal. Wait, genuine question. Why do Arsenal fans call themselves Gooners when they could just be Gunners? Like, is there a meme that I'm not understanding? I get what goon means in other contexts, but like, I'm confused on that. Do you know, mate? All right, we're going to wrap up here in a few minutes, boys. Oh, Icon? What did I pack? What did I pack? I packed 2 icons today. I don't think I've ever packed an icon in my life. Ooh. Dude, they had to do something to the drop rate, man. What is going on? Why does Essien look... Essien's, not sprite, his in-game character looks literally identical to Amdalaba in Sunderland. From the small rares, we got a second icon today from them. Which is crazy, man. The fact the big 6 teams were laughing at us for losing to City in the Cup final is low-key ironic when they're going through issues of their own. Shallow, buddy. It's okay. Shallow. You guys will get 1 trophy this year. You don't have to worry about the quadruple. You'll have the league. You can bottle everything else, and you can still say you won the league, alright? Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the big 6 teams trying to piss you off. You have the most important one. And that's all that matters. Don't need the Carabao. You don't need the FA. You don't need Champions League. That's PSG's anyways. How are we not SBC banned yet? That's a real question. Nah, I think you'll get 2. You reckon FA Cup is winnable? Who's left in the FA Cup? Because Champions League is going to be extremely hard. It's still doable, but it's going to be extremely hard. I think you'll get Prem for sure at this point. I don't see you out bottling City. As much as I called you guys bottling, City seems to be bottling just as much, if not a little more. I think mathematically, when you guys play them, if you beat them, it's like done deal. Leeds, Port Vale. Yeah, Port Vale's going to win. Port Vale's the best team. They beat the best team in the FA Cup already. Sunderland stood no chance. Chelsea, Liverpool, Brentford City. Yeah, it might be West Ham. I can't remember either. Too many games going on. Dude, I can't believe we're already closer to 500 packs than we are. I thought we'd be way lower on small rares by the time we got close to 500 crafting upgrades, but we're making really good pace. I have a feeling Barca will knock us out in the semis of the UCL. Yamal's going to have the most disgusting outside-of-the-box finesse shot we've ever seen. Top ends off the post. Yamal will get locked up by handicap. He'll get locked up by handicap, man? No. Yamal's going to turn him into a pretzel. He's going to make him have a handicap sign. He won't be walking the rest of the season. The way his ankles are going to get done. Saliba, though. Saliba's going to put a shoulder into him. It's going to send him past halfway mark on the pitch. It'll be like in animes when someone gets hit and they fly into the wall. Or like, you ever get ragdolled in FIFA? Like a player gets fouled and then they tumble halfway down the pitch and then you get shot out of the stadium. That'll happen. Alright, we are officially SBC banned, boys. You know what that means, right? We get to play gameplay. Should we do standing gameplay? I need to get my card finished. We have one day until I can finalize my Xhaka. So I got to finish these games. Luckily, they're all play. You know, Isaiah Odegaard yesterday really hurt our chances. I ain't concerned about the Carabao Cup. To be honest, I completely forgot the game was on. I was so focused on Sunderland. And then church. I love Cherokee, man. He's like, you know, it's like when this is gonna be a weird comparison. You know, like fathers when they have a son and they're extremely hard on their son, but when they have a daughter, they become like the softest people ever and they let her get away with everything. I feel like Cherokee is a daughter to Pep. Especially as Pep gets older. Young Pep wouldn't let any of this get away. Now he's like, he's the Ben White of Philippines. Alright, let's see how I can do. We were bossing in gameplay on Saturday. Are we going to boss again today? Where's the luck running out? Salvi would have scored that in real life, by the way. The game's unrealistic. Is that Mbappe I see? Enzo Lefebvre, you magician. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to do 3 YouTube shorts in 3 days of just wonder goals he scores. Guys, I swear, I am a menu content creator. Don't get it twisted. I'm not a skill move expert. I'm not a pro player. I know a lot of you guys are starting to question that, but I promise you, I'm going nowhere. I love that skill move so much. Lovely, Maenda. 2-for-1 special. Oh, you know what we got to do? Should we play FIFA like it's IRL and just play the ball to Brobby's feet and have him hold up play? How's that sound, guys? Should we try it? What a tackle. No, Ben White was born Benito Blanco. Wait, was he actually? Somehow I believe that fully. Too easy. His passing's even better than his dribbling. Yeah, Dolly muscling off. Big man up top. What a tackle. What a pass, by the way. Is that Messi? What team does this guy have? Yeah, you're not scoring. You're excited for Road to the Final? Kyle Walker defending? What is this? What happened to the game I loved? Game's gone. Wide open sweat, and he didn't want to go for it. I respect him. Brother, you're not scoring. Let's get Hume involved. I feel like I haven't been letting him play as much as he wants. What a pass. Hume pocketing Mbappe. Standard. Alright, wonderful first half. Some much needed substitutes coming in. Mayenda has to go. Xhaka's up top. Siddiqui in the midfield. Dingray, you got to go, mate. Mundo's got to come in and tear it up. Gertruda's got to come in. So, should I stop skill moving? And should I just have Enzo Lefebvre play balls in to the strikers and score like 5 this half? I feel like that's all we need to do. Not joking either. Oh, Bravi. I don't see how this guy thinks he's going to score. Oh, watch this play. Watch Enzo Lefebvre. Watch what I'm going to do with him. I'm going to take him to left back. Seems kind of pointless, but watch what I'm going to do. Wide open down the midfield. Boom. Ah. Dang it, almost pulled it off. Him going wide allowed his center mid to push too far forward and think there was no one to defend. That just opened everything up. There we go. Try power balling all your shots. Is that the meta, or I thought low driven was? Or like tapping the ball. I don't know, I just do what I feel like. I like playing football. Football and skill moves. Are we 1 win away from Div 5? Ooh. Let's see, Xhaka needs 2 more games. We're almost there, boys. Yeah. Mum, I'm playing Mum. Here's Marcel. Oh. Oh! He has multiple Newcastle cards. I am disgusted. Nah. This is war. Unstable connection, it says too, by the way. This is war. Promotion game against Newcastle. Gotta lock in. He's got Pina as well. What are these touches? I feel like the connection for both of us is going to be a problem. You can already feel it in the passing. Bro, what is going on? Oh, this is going to be a hard game. We might have to go old school. We might just have to pace abuse. You're joking. The fact that he even got through to Pina is crazy. Let's go! Brian Brobby! Cold, cold. I should have shushed them. Bro, what? That bounce was disgusting. That might have been the worst bounce I've ever seen in the history of Ultimate Team. No joke. How did that even get to Pina? Bruh. Oh my gosh. Took Miami a year to shoot there, by the way. Lovely bit of work. Right to Mia Hamm. Lovely. Oh, Howard. Can let it slide for an American. Oh! Oh! Bruh. You're doing a make your idol Eva on a Japanese 6'7" center back? That's beautiful. As it always should be. How'd I miss that? How'd I miss that? Bro! Nah, now I see why people get pissed at gameplay. Bro! That was not where I played it. in on it. What was that? Oh my gosh. Oh! That was disgusting. Probably was because it was the 45th minute, but my goodness. What a shot. Alright, I gotta put this clown in his place. Gertruda. Let's bring Chris Rigg. Why not? He's playing outside of position. Obviously, they didn't watch the Newcastle game. Put him at right mid. Right wing. He's cooking. Dan Ballard. Dan Ballard. My center back. By the way. My center back, by the way. How did Robbie not hold that up? What are we doing? Oh! How did I miss the ball completely there? The ball was right in front of me. I slid, missed the ball, and got all her. Look at that. Ball's right there. I said, nope. We take the woman out. I swear. Pina free kick. Oh, gosh. Messi's never scored a free kick in his life. I'm just looking for Pina short. Yeah, that's fine. Oh! You know how this game drops one banger promo and the next two are absolute ass? You don't say. Enzo Lefebvre! Enzo Lefebvre! Yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked. Spider-Man just scored again. Oh, she's on the ground. That's so sad. Oh. 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 That's too bad. I'll take a red card. Wait. Wait. What was that call? Now we need to investigate that. What just happened? What just happened? Working out while playing FC26 is certainly a choice. Double XP? True. Wait, have you never seen us use a walking pad? I feel like we've used it every single week on stream for the last 8 months. Penrith. I'll give him a goal. I'll give him a goal. Give him a little spark of hope. Did he do the 500k center mid evo? Jacques is currently in it right now. I'll give him a little spark of hope. He doesn't know what's going to happen yet. Oh, boys. These PC demons, dude. Oh, my gosh. Newcastle players in the squad. Pina Evos. They still can't beat a Sunderland team. That's tough, man. On the promotion as well. That's crazy. Dang, dude. That's crazy. Alright, I think we just need one more gameplay to finish Granits. Yeah, play one more match. Dare we do it? The following players have been banned. Who got the red? Christopher! Abdullah is going to come in. Put in a shift. Alright, boys. Relegation is out of the picture. We got to win this one. Enzo Lefebvre literally might be better than any card in this game. I don't think it's possible. Find a better card. It's crazy how your team can probably reach elite due to playstyles being the most important aspect and how good Evos are. And it's crazy how some cards can be completely trash the same way. Like the hundreds of thousands of coins put in just for it to not be like the correct playstyle. I didn't see his team. I think he has some monsters in it though, right? Oh my gosh! If he didn't have Donnarumma, that was going in. Brubby! Oh, he has Harry Maguire at center back. I'm cooked. Wait, what is this team? Is it a United team? I could have sworn I saw Koundé. He has Ahmad. Ooh. That's been I like this guy's team. Offsides. Wait, why does he have Donnarumma in his team? Ready for this? Watch this play. You ready? Ooh! Four 2-2 is good. Just prefer wingers. Champs is 4-4-1-1, 4-5-1 galore. Yeah, what is this man's team? That's a good cover. Jeez. Alright, we'll give him this one. I like the way he plays. I was supposed to go to Enzo, or go down it, I mean. I'm getting cooked, boys. Yeah, I'm just getting the Evo done. Div 5 feels like. And that's how I score. That deflection. Beautiful. Lovely game. Ahmad's a beast, bro. Good defending, Kunde. Good shot, dude. Jeez. For the Evo's kind of switch glitch, I refuse to play anything that does not have short games. Rivals for me months. Do short games and the cup game modes or whatever those are, do those count towards Evos? If I did any of that stuff? Offsides. No. Oh. They do? Okay. Dude, I can't get past Harry Maguire is a statement I never thought I'd say in FC26. Some random players can catch up with R9. Alright, time to break the game completely. Xhaka striker. Siddiqui on. Mundel on. Speedy Maguire. Truss. Xhaka striker. You're about to see brokenness. What a touch. Oh, come on, dude. Bro. Thank you. I love how I get the two bouncing goals, but nothing else goes. Brobby. Bro, what a tackle. Maguire's on me, bro. I can't do anything with Maguire-Dini. I'm trying to think of a Maldini nickname, but I can't. Offsides. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. What's the name of the dumb skill move? I have no idea, but I abuse the ever-living crap out of it. I will never apologize. Bro, he's wide open. He's wide open for a tap-in. You have like 99 passing, and that somehow doesn't go. Dang it. Siddiqui's going to have a wonder play here. Oh, I thought he was going to get back and slide back post. GG, man. Brother, I'm not quitting, so you can... He's going to send me a message? Sesko and a Sunderland kit does not look right. Come on. Miss! Ah, GG. Come on. You want to go at me? GG. Alright boys, that's going to be it for the stream today. If you did enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We'll be live tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Take it easy, boys. God bless. Peace.